Hi-ho, everybody. Hi-ho, it's your old pal Jack Norton here. Welcome to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. Travel back in time with me for the next few minutes as I play some great old records from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. Today I'll be spinning vintage tunes about lazy days, blue skies, and trouble-minded hobos, all at 78 revolutions per minute. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of cheer, and escape into the forgotten sounds of yesteryear.
If you're fond of sand dunes and salty air, quaint little villages here and there, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Old Cape Cod, that old Cape Cod. If you like the taste of a lobster stew, served by a window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Winding roads that seem to beckon you, miles of green beneath the skies of blue, church bells chiming on a Sunday morn remind you of the town where you were born. If you spend an evening you want to stay, watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Oh, if you spend an evening you'll want to stay on Cape Cod Bay, watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. You're sure to fall in love. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod.
Of all the girls I've known, and I've known some, until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light, and this old world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain, hoping to explain all the things that you do to me. By me, Mr. Schon, please let me explain. By mere Mr. Schon means that you're grand. By mere Mr. Schon, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even say Wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere Mr. Schon. So kiss me and say you'll understand. It means that you're grand. da da dee doo dee da da da. La da dee da 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 dee. I could say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere Bist to shame. So kiss me and say you'll understand.
Ho, that was Al Bolik stepping up to the mic. Before that, Patti Page, Old Cape Cod. And what a dreamy record that is. I just love that. Well, friends, it's Jack Norton. It's another week here at Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. I hope you had a great week. I've been traveling quite a bit. I've been thrifting and junking and picking and digging, trying to find you guys some more dusty, musty, rusty old shellac records to share. And I've got a good one. It's by Ben Selvin and his orchestra. This tune is called One More Time.
One more time, just one more time. Let me do the things that I used to do. Let me sit down to some tea for two. One more time, just one more time. You can bawl me out, you can call me names if you let me play those parlor games. One more time, just one more time. Eating all alone, being all alone's making me lazy. Walking all alone, talking all alone's driving me crazy. One more time, just one more time. Let me touch the skin that I love to touch, that I didn't think that I'd miss so much. One more time.
A darling little miss. We sat down in the parlor and began to hug and kiss. The moon shone through the window, the stars were hanging low. And when I went to kiss my gal, her mom stepped in the door. And she caught us doing it, hey, hey. And she caught us doing it, hey, hey, hey. And she caught us doing it, hey, hey. And she caught us making love. Out one night, walking in the park, my feelings seemed to tell me to kiss her in the dark. I put my arms around her, and she pressed her lips to mine. A big policeman flashed his light, and a chill ran down my spine. And he caught us doing it, hey, hey, and he caught us doing it, hey, 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 and he caught us doing it, hey, hey, and he caught us making love. My partner's gal lives across the street. She's long and tall and thin. She hugs and kisses and says he's sweet whenever he walks in. He went to see her the other night and everything was well. Then her husband walked in the door and he gave my buddy, and he caught him doing it, hey, hey, and he caught him doing it, hey, 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 and he caught him doing it, hey, hey, and he caught him making love. Saul Williams lives down in the slide. He runs a liquor still, and every time you pass his door, he's boiling booze to kill. Someone knocked at his back door, said make it corn or gin. Saul thought it was a customer, but the coppers, they walked in, and they caught him doing it, hey, hey, and they caught him doing it, hey, 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 and they caught him doing it, hey, hey, and they caught him making booze. They took him to the county jail and put him in a cell. Said, don't worry about the trial, the judge will treat you swell. Next morning when he went to court, the judge was feeling fine. He said, I'm gonna be light on you, I'm gonna give you 99. And now he's doing it, hey, hey, and now he's doing it, hey, 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 and now he's doing it, hey, hey, and now he's making time.
Lazy day, with you to dream about lazy day, with you to scheme about. I'm watching the clouds go by, watching the blue in the sky. Lazy day, I'll dream for hours of you, lazy day. I'll tell the flowers of you I'm whispering to the breeze, carving your name on trees. Now I'll stay, falling asleep, counting the sheep all day. You may happen along, singing a song that way. Lazy day, if you could care for me, lazy day. If you were there for me, we'd love all the hours away, all through the lazy day.
right, well, kicking off that set, Ben Selvin and his orchestra one more time. Then we heard the Hokum Boys blues group doing Caught Him Doing It. And then we heard Lazy Day. You know, it's every time I hear that Lazy Day song, I remember back in time, I actually dated a gal with a lazy eye once. Turns out she was seeing someone else on the side.
Hang out the stars in Indiana, up in a sky of midnight blue. Hang out the stars in Indiana to light my way back home to you. Have every robin sing a love song, a melody just meant for two. For in my heart there'll be a love song, a song I long to sing to you. How could I find the things I sought for? No wonder they were all denied. The very happiness I fought for was right there by your side. So wait for me in Indiana, and when the long, long day is through, hang out the stars in Indiana to light my way back home to you.
Smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Watching all the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Plenty of bluebirds, they're singing their song. No one but bluebirds all day long. Now I never saw the sun shining so bright, and I never saw things going so right. Watching all the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on.
Trouble, I'm blue. Somebody comfort me, for I'm leaving here, lonely as can be. Traveling on that road, that lonesome road I'll be, 'cause my gal done gone and done me wrong, you see. Gonna grab me a train, oh Lord, I'll try to lose them mean old aggravating double trouble blues. Trouble for me, 'cause I can't get you off my mind. My little gal, you know I love you all the time. Trouble will then be all your own. You'll be left here without a home, sweet home. You'll cry, you'll weep for me the whole day through. Oh, you'll be so lonely, yes, you'll be so blue. Trouble for me will then be gone away. Your trouble blues will be with you to stay.
Oh, friends, we kicked things off with Hanging Out the Stars in Indiana. Then we heard Miss Barbara Lee doing Blue Skies, and then Cliff Carlisle, Trouble-Minded Blues. Well, there ain't no trouble minds here because you are listening to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. If you want to learn more about the show, you can visit me over at jacknortonmusic.com. And to connect with me on socials, just search Jack Norton Music and you should find me. Coming up, I've got Flanagan and Allen singing Free. And then after that, we're going to hear a Lightning Hopkins tune called Back to New Orleans.
We haven't got a penny, we haven't any money at all.
But we're rich as millionaires, 'cause we haven't worries or cares.
We're just two tumbleweeds that keep on tumbling along.
On the highways, on the byways,
we're singing a song.
Free. Everything we have in life is free. Things we couldn't buy with LSD. Someone put them there for you and me. Free. Who would pay to hear a symphony? Listen to the songbirds in the tree, songbirds sing a lovely melody. We've got the arches and the alleys to shelter us from winter's cold. We've got the green hills and the valleys when summer is spreading her gold. Free, no one could be luckier than we. Nature never had a lock or key. Isn't that the way it ought to be? I listen to the patter of the raindrops, the mauve of the twilight, and the song of the birds mate. The rainbow, with its divine chord of color harmony, giving promise of sunshine to come. And the sun bursting through is a strain of glory, turning a world of blue harmonies into a beautiful golden rhapsody. We've got the arches and the alleys to shelter us from winter's cold. We've got the green hills and the valleys when summer is spreading her gold. Free, no one could be luckier than we. Nature never had a look or key. Isn't that the way it ought to be? Just for free.
Wait!
Now, baby, please don't go. Now, baby, please don't go. Now, baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know I love you so, baby, please. Don't go, baby. If you go, take me with you. You got me way down here. You got me way down here. Now for I be your dog, I'll make you walk along. Now baby, please, oh baby, please. No, don't go, sure. If you just got to go, take me with you. Now don't you call my name. Now don't you call my name. You got me way down here when the ball and chain. Now baby, please don't go, baby, please. I be your man and gone. I be your man and gone. He left the county for me, had his shackles on. Now, baby, please don't go, baby, please. No, I don't believe she gone. Pretty wide. Now, baby, please don't go. Now, baby, please don't go. Now, baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know I love you so, baby. No, don't go, baby. If you go, just take me with you.
Ho ho, friends! Jack Norton here, Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. It is time for listener mail. That's right. Every week I try to solve one lucky listener's problem through song, and today's listener is Eddie Pruitt from Cap and Gown Corners, Maine. Eddie writes, Dear Jack, wise man of the wireless. This is Eddie, done with school Pruitt, and I just collected my high school diploma last week, and my folks are already hollering about college like I didn't just survive 12 years of pure... Well, you get the idea. How does a fella tell his parents he'd rather make his own way in the world without the whole family treating it like a federal crime? Yours in freshly graduated but cornered desperation, Eddie, done with school Pruitt. Well, Eddie, this one hits close to home. You know, I know you called me the, what'd you say, the wise man of the wireless, and I appreciate that, but this wisdom was hard-earned, buddy. I went through college, and then I went to another college, and then I tried another college, and then another, and another. I actually tried 7 different colleges over the course of 13 years, and I ended up with nothing but a whole lot of debt. And nothing to show for it. So here's my idea for you. You're young, you're dumb. Maybe you'll stay dumb your whole life, but you're going to get older and you're going to have regrets. So this is what I need you to do, buddy. I need you to get a nice old stick and get yourself a rag, a bandana. Tie yourself a little bindle stick. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's just all of your possessions, everything you own. I need you to get that into the size piece of fabric of a bandana. Tie that at the end of the stick and hit the open road. It's going to give you a lot of perspective. It's going to make you a wise man in the school of life, and I think you're going to be real happy. Here's a tune all about hobo life from Cliff Carlisle.
I'm a hobo riding on an eastbound train. I am a hobo riding on an eastbound train. Good gal, you left me, but I love you just the same. I rode this southern, I rode the Santa Fe, yes I have. I rode the southern, I rode the Santa Fe. But it's your low-down ways, woman, that made a hobo out of me. It's the truth, honey. I may ride this freight train right back to Tennessee. I may ride this freight train right back to Tennessee. 'Cause you don't know, good gal, what you mean to me, I love to hear the puff of old number 9. I love to hear the whistle, the puff of number 9. I love to look out the boxcar door and see her traveling on down the line. Oh, I'm just a hobo standing in the boxcar door. I'm just a hobo standing in the boxcar door, with no place to lay my head but on that hard boxcar floor. Lord, 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 I've rode in boxcars, I've rode the blinds and rods, hey, hey. I've rode in boxcars, I've rode the blinds and rods. But it's this hobo life, good gal, gonna put me neath the side. De-o-de-lay-ay-dee.
Mamiola from Pensacola had a shop downtown, I'm told, and all the folks from far and near went there for Jelly Roll. Mamiola had two girlies working there. They were always busy pripping up their hair when a man walked to the rail and said things in here look stale. He turned around to go, but before he reached the door, a voice came from the rear. Then children, tell that man your mammy's here. Oh, get back, children, and let your mammy through. All that man's doing something I don't allow no man to do. Why, I've got my first time yet to fail when a customer comes around to make a sale. This jelly's fresh, I keep it so, and everyone that buys it always wants some more. Oh, get back, chillin', of course your mammy may look old. Hey, hey, but everyone says I'm an expert on jelly roll. And I'll say, why been in this business since 88. I took the business from my sister Kate. Oh, get back, chillin', and let your mammy through. She knows a thing or two. Oh, get back, chillin', your mammy may look old. Hey, hey, but everyone says I'm an expert on jelly roll. And I say, now there are plenty people running on license shops, but your mammy's doing business with all the talk. Oh, get back, chillin', and let your mammy through. She knows a thing or two. Now I once sold some jelly to a man on train. He bought a round trip ticket and came back again. Oh, get back, chillin', and let your mammy through. She knows a thing or two.
All right, well, you heard Mama Allah's Jelly Roll by Jack Irby. Before that, the great jazz musician Sidney Bechet doing Egyptian Fantasy. And kicking things off, Hobo Blues by Cliff Carlisle.
How the people held their breath when they heard of Jesse's death, wondered how he came to die. For the big reward, little Robert Ford shot Jesse James on the sly. It was Robert Ford, that dirty little coward. I wonder how he does feel. For he ate Jesse's bread and he slept in Jesse's bed. Then he laid Jesse James in his grave. Jesse leaves a wife that'll mourn all her life. The children that he left will pray. For Bob Ford, the coward that shot Mr. Howard and laid Jesse James in his grave. Jesse was a man, a friend to the poor. He'd never see a man suffer pain. But with his brother Frank, he robbed the Springfield Bank and stopped the Glendale train. It was his brother Frank that robbed the Gallatin Bank and carried the money from the town. It was in this very place they had a little chase, and they shot Captain Sheets to the ground. Jesse leaves a wife that'll mourn all her life. The children that he left will pray. For Bob Ford, the coward that shot Mr. Howard and laid Jesse James in his grave. They went to the crossing not very far from there, and there they did the same. For the agent on his knees delivered up the keys to the outlaws, Frank and Jesse James. 'Twas on a Saturday night, and Jesse was at home, talking with his family brave. Bob Ford came along like a thief in the night and laid Jesse James in his grave. Oh, they laid poor Jesse in his grave, yes, Lord. They laid Jesse James in his grave. Oh, he took from the rich and he gave it to the poor, but they laid Jesse James in his grave. Jesse went to his rest with his hand on his breast. The devil will be upon his knee. He was born one day in the county of Clay and came from a solitary race. Now, men, when you go out into the West, never be afraid to die. They had the law in their hands, but they didn't have the sand to take Jesse James alive. Jesse leaves a wife that'll mourn all her life. The children that he left will pray. For Bob Ford, the coward that shot Mr. Howard and laid Jesse James in his grave. Oh, they laid poor Jesse in his grave, yes, Lord. They laid Jesse James in his grave. Oh, he took from the rich and he gave it to the poor, but they laid Jesse James in his grave.
midnight and a rendezvous. Your eyes held a message tender, saying I surrender all my love to you. Midnight brought us sweet romance. I know all my whole life through I'll be remembering you, whatever else I do. Midnight, where the stars and you.
Well, you just heard Midnight, The Stars and You, and before that, the great Harry McClintock singing about an outlaw man, Jesse James. By the way, what's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted.
But you got to have gas. Got to have gas. If you want to go fast. If you want to go fast. You ain't got no gas. Got no gas. Boy, that's your dead motor. Get cause I can't dance. You can't dance. Got ants in my pants. No, I can't dance. You can't dance. Got ants in my pants. Ants in your pants. we have a lovely evening? Our party was a great success. Oh, didn't Mrs. Smith look stunning? Did you notice Mrs. Jones's new dress? Now, what did Mr. Brown say to Uncle Benny? Well, I guess it was just one of those things. Brownie had a few too many. Sure was a hungry crowd. They didn't leave a scrap for Rover. We ought to feel real proud and mighty glad the darn thing's over. No more company to feed. No more papers left to read. What's to do about it? Let's put out the lights and go to sleep. No more anything to drink. Leave those dishes in the sink. What's to do about it? Simply nighty-night and so to sleep. You're waiting now for me to say I love you more and more and more, dear. You're looking younger every day. You never were so sweet before, dear. No more money in the bank. No cute baby we can spank. What's to do about it? Let's put out the lights and go to sleep. You're waiting now for me to say I love you more and more and more, dear. You're looking younger every day. You never were so sweet before. You darling, no more money in the bank. No cute baby we can spank. What's to do about it? Let's put out the lights and go to sleep.
Let's say goodbye with a smile, dear, just for a while, dear. We must part. Don't let this parting upset you. I'll not forget you, sweetheart. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Oh, friends, I can't believe it, but the show's almost over. You've been listening to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. I'm your faithful host, Jack Norton, and if you'd like to learn more about the show, you can find me over at jacknortonmusic.com. Now, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you again next week. God bless.
And I will just say hello to the folks that you know. Tell them you won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as I saw you go, you were singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.